Hi there everyone, my name is Steve Plumstead. I'm the Curriculum Area Manager for Creative Industries at Kirklees College. Welcome to this virtual open day. Okay, so why choose art design? Well, all our courses are hands-on and very practical in nature, and you'll have the opportunity to sample a range of different materials, techniques and processes. This will happen through an exciting series of lectures and practical workshop demonstrations. This will be underpinned by studying, researching historical and contemporary artists. Again, this is backed up by a series of study visits, and these will be to both local and national art galleries such as Leeds, Hepworth, the V&A. We've even gone further afield to Paris and Hong Kong. Each course also has 30 hours work placement, and this can be both on-site by working collaboratively with one of our other creative industries departments, doing some live brief scenarios, or it can be looking at commissions and other work from our local employers. For those that don't quite get the level 4 grade in GCSE English and Maths, there's an opportunity there as well to study these alongside your main study program within the art design department. We've got a great range of courses available to meet the needs of every learner that we have at Kirklees College. For those that are starting out on the journey within art design, might not have studied it before, level 1's a great place to start, and you can also develop your confidence and other skills with some great team working activities and such things like that. Level 2, that's where we pick up the pace a little bit, where you'll start to develop a sense of which maybe area you might want to do or go into it within your art design, maybe photography, maybe print, fine art, what have you. And our level 3 program, that's where you look to define your skills and take your first steps into the professional work environment. Or it'll be a great place and an opportunity to look at higher education courses, universities, or our level 3, level 4 courses within Kirklees College. Each of our courses allows you to develop a wide range of skills in art and design subject areas. We have some great resources available for you at Kirklees College. For those that are interested in 3D design, we have some great workshop facilities, including woodworking, metal workshop. We have a state-of-the-art computer suite with the latest Adobe software. We have great screen printing and printmaking facilities to help you develop your fine art portfolios, and some fantastic photography resources, including full-length photography studio with independent dark rooms and some great photo editing suites with large format printers. My personal favourite is that we have a fantastic ceramic studio kitted out with throwing wheels, kilns and all the apparatus that we need. And not least, we have some amazing fashion and textile resources, both with domestic and industrial sewing machines, overlockers, and with digital embroidery machines also. All our learners have the fantastic opportunity to progress to the next available course to them internally, while our level 3 learners predominantly progress to higher education at their first choice university, or some successfully gain employment in the creative sector. I can't recommend enough this department and the opportunities that are available to you at Kirklees College. As a former student of the level 3 programs myself, I had a fantastic time, learned some great skills and met some fantastic people along the way.
Hi, my name is Stuart Jackson and I'm the course leader for photography and media. I'm also a professional photographer, and my many years of industry experience and involvement with professional bodies as an awards judge and mentor plays a key part in the development of our higher education courses. You will learn through a combination of classroom, studio and online timetable sessions. Off-site activities, visiting speakers and work on competitions and live briefs will enable you to fully explore the potential of media and eventually select and focus on the areas of media that interest you the most. Our media programs will inspire you through a diverse range of lectures, workshops and demonstrations. We will introduce you to the almost infinite possibilities of traditional and contemporary media. Our media courses will give you the opportunity to gain valuable hands-on experience using video and stills camera equipment, as well as audio and lighting resources. Digital technologies are featured throughout the course, and you will be introduced to a broad range of digital skills using a range of industry standard applications. Students are encouraged to extend their own skills and experience through independent practical exploration. Resources are available in our specialist IT suites, studios and equipment stores to enable you to do this. The media programs enable our students to develop as individuals and become more employable. Through studying with us, you will also develop a broad range of transferable skills that are valued by universities and employers. These include creative problem solving, adaptability and resourcefulness, team working, and verbal and written communication. Whether you enrol at entry level or a higher level programme, you will find that you are only at the beginning of your own personal study and career journey. Our learners are supported and guided through levels of study. We will introduce you to career and employment opportunities that will help you succeed. All learners have the opportunity to progress to one of our higher education programmes, a first choice university, or employment. Media and creative industries are one of the fastest growing sectors of the UK economy. Media offers a whole range of career opportunities. These include the roles of director, animator, screenwriter, visual effects artist, photographer, and producer. But employment is available in all aspects of production, administration, and management.
Hi there, my name's Lydia and I'm course leader for the Performing Arts. So I'm an industry practitioner myself and currently working within the industry writing my own material and filming. And I teach across the different courses available for you in Performing Arts. So we have 3 different courses, level 2, level 3 and level 4 running from September. And these courses enable you to do a mixture of both practical and theory topics within the performing arts. So we'll look at a number of different modules within these courses, and this can be anything from TV and film to circus to monologues to group work to devising, and obviously at each level this just increases in the knowledge that you need to learn and will give you a really solid underpinning of the industry and allow you to learn the skills needed to go off in the industry, whether that be as an actor, as a dancer, create your own theatre company, or whether you want to go off and do TV and film, drama therapy, costume design. There's loads of different things that you can do within the industry, and these qualifications will give you a solid basis to go off and do that. So why choose Performing Arts at Kirklees College? Well, our courses are a really good mix of practical workshops and theory sessions. So as much as we love performing and creating work, it's also really important that we're evidencing our understanding of the theory behind that as well, so that we're academically able to do that. So our tutors are able to offer you lots of different methods to be able to do that, and obviously make sure that you get the best experience possible on your courses. So we like to do really exciting stuff, like do lots of shows and let you create your own work and bring your favourite elements of performing arts into what we're doing. We do extracurricular trips to go see shows and local theatre companies as well, and we also have industry-led workshops and seminars. So that's people from the industry who come in and talk to you about how to get into the industry or offer you advice. We have casting directors, musical theatre actors and directors who come in and do these workshops. So that's really exciting as well. You're also able, if you don't quite get your maths or GCSE, to do that alongside these programs. So if you have got your 5 GCSEs but you didn't quite get your maths or your English, that's not a problem. You're still able to join us and we'll just incorporate that into your learning program as well. So the benefits of doing any performing arts course at Kirklees College are that we have some amazing facilities for you to use. I myself have been at several different institutions and found that Kirklees College have some of the best locally facilities wise, and we've got a theatre, a nice great lots of studio spaces. We've got the lovely curtains and the mirrors on the wall. We've got a full lighting rig so that we're able to really give you that full theatrical experience when it comes to assessments and shows. And we've also got loads of different break-off spaces, additional rehearsal rooms as well, which is such a benefit, because obviously we're not always in one space when we're creating and we're doing our independent activities. We need the space to go off and do that as well, and we've got the luxury of having that at Kirklees College. Your teachers are professionals within the industry, so we are practicing what we preach. We're in the industry, we're working as well as teaching, so you've got some highly trained specialist staff available to you. In terms of support as well, if that's something that you need or something you found you've not had previously and you feel like you would need that, we're able to offer fantastic support in terms of academically or practically. So your options in terms of progression at Performing Arts at Kirklees are that you might want to stay on the courses provided. As you can see, we start at level 2 and go right the way up to level 4 at university level, and it's lovely to have students that stay with us through that journey. You could also choose to go off to a different institution to study at university level, and we will provide you with the knowledge and experience to be able to do that and prepare you for those auditions if you want to go off to university or drama school. Or you might want to go straight into the industry. There's lots of opportunities that are available at the minute, locally, nationally, globally, that you can get involved in, and we will explain to you how you're able to do that and prepare you for that. And you might do a performing arts course, and it might not necessarily be that you want to be an actor. There's lots of different career paths that you can go down. You might be a dancer, you might be a singer, you might want to go on and do costume design, a technician, you might teach, you might be a freelance artist and tour around the country. So there's loads of different options that you can do after the courses that have been studied at Kirklees College.
Okay, moving on to our music department. Last but not least, we have a couple of courses available to you. We have a level 2 music practitioners and a level 3 creative music industry. Both courses have a performance and a technology pathway. The performance element obviously is more for musicians and performers and singers, or we also have the technology pathway available to those DJs and aspiring young podcasters out there. Okay, again, so why choose the music department at Kirklees College? Well, again, we've got some amazing resources available to you. 3 recording studios with editing facilities in them, Logic Pro 10 and Pro Tools software. We've got a fully kitted out Mac switch with individual auto phasers and MIDI keyboards. We've got a fully well kitted out rehearsal rooms and performance space. And if we move on to the next slide, we'll show you some of our students just having a bit of a jam session, rehearsing for their upcoming assessment. Okay, not sure I can follow that, but what can you do while you study on the course with us? Well, we'll be looking at certain careers in music, creating podcasts, you'll be doing digital sound recording, and again, obviously, you'll be doing live music performances, which is a great starting point to your musical career. And look at studio mixing, live sound recording, and sound studio editing. audio mastering, using a digital audio workstation, as well as underpinning this and all your studies with music theory and planning your career in the music industry. Okay, so what can you do after your course? Well, that's assuming you're not already an international superstar. You can progress onto the next course internally, or if you complete your second year extended diploma, majority of our students progress onto higher education at their first choice university.
Okay, I hope you all found that useful. Apologies, it would appear a couple of the videos froze. We will make sure that the presentation that goes on the website next week has the videos available for you to watch. Now, we've got a member of staff from each curriculum area available to answer questions. So just a reminder, if you can type in the area that your question relates to, that will help us direct it to the right member of staff. Right, shall we start with James for music?
Okay.
Are we all right, James? Ready to go?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so we've got a question. Can you combine technology with playing music, or is it one and the other?
If you're joining on level 2, it's a mixture of both. Unfortunately, when you get to level 3, you do have to choose a specific pathway. That doesn't mean that there aren't technological units on the performance pathway, and it doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't performance aspects of technology, because even on the technology pathway you've got a unit called auditioning, where you have to show your stuff basically, and vice versa on the performance side. It's quite accepted nowadays that being a performer is not enough, and you do need some of the tech. So I hope I've answered that for you.
Okay. Somebody's asking around, you've got the equipment in college. Do you need any of that equipment at home to be able to do the course?
Could I ask what that particular person is, where they're at and what they do?
Right, I'll have to ask it. So if you can type that in, please, then I can come back to that question. Do you need to be able to read music?
No, but because you get taught music theory actually on the course. You don't need to be able to read to join the course.
Brilliant. That person's come back. It's around technology and the software that you use.
That's not my specialism, but obviously all the equipment's in college. I'm not at liberty to say exactly. Pro Tools, stuff like that. I presume if you're into tech, you're already kind of on the edge of that technology anyway.
Okay, we've got somebody who likes playing but hasn't done GCSE music. Does that matter?
It doesn't, because the interview process actually involves, if you're a performer, it involves an audition. So you might be fantastic and not have music GCSE, we don't know. So we just ask you to, it's like a show and tell basically.
Okay, so just to help with anybody who asks about interviews, where there is a practical element of the interview, because of COVID, we are just currently reviewing our interview process and waiting to see when we can bring students back into college, but applications will keep communicating with those applicants. Right, thank you, James. We've got a few art questions, so shall we go to Zainab? Morning, Zainab.
Morning.
We've got somebody who had been interested in the graphic design course. Is there still graphics in the combined art?
There are some units that actually they can use to do some graphics in. So at level 3 and possibly at level 2, there will be units that they will be able to take down that pathway if they want to.
Okay. At level 2 art, what kind of things do we do? Is it similar to GCSE?
At the moment, we've gone to a new level 2 art and design skills programme, which allows you to explore lots of different techniques and processes. It also allows you to specialise when you do your major final project in the area that you want to go into.
Okay, with somebody interested in photography after doing it at GCSE, which course would be best for me?
The media would be a suitable pathway. There's plenty of opportunity within the level 2 and level 3 media programs to accommodate lots of photography and to specialise. The courses that we're currently running very much give the opportunity for each student to choose their own personal direction if they have one within media. So potentially level 2 or level 3 media.
Okay, thanks, Stuart. Shall we? Stuart snuck in the side there. Shall we just go back camera to Zainab, please? Thank you very much. Right, Zainab, next art question. If I want to do level 3, I'm predicted a 4 in art. Is that okay?
A 4 is a pass. So yes, that's fine. So long as they get 5 GCSEs, hopefully to include at least maths or English and their art and design, then that would be good.
Okay. The next one is somebody's asking, do you have to move between Springfield and Huddersfield for lessons?
No, if you enrol at either of the centres, yeah, you will be studying at that centre.
Okay. How many days a week am I in for art and design?
I think we're looking at about 3 days a week, and then one of them is maths or English, but they can use the rest. If they've got their maths or English, they can use the rest of the time as independent study and come in and use the facilities to finish off work, etc.
Okay, we've had this on a couple of open days. It's more around COVID and how have you adapted art and design to incorporate online learning?
What we've done is we've got some videos that you can show them of some of the techniques that we've been using. There is also, we put together little packs for students that they can have sent out to them or collect if they haven't got any materials to work with.
Okay, thank you. We've got a couple more music questions coming, so should we just go back to James? Thanks, Zainab.
Thank you.
Hi, James. So if you're in the music department, do you have to learn an instrument? I think you might be on mute, James.
If you do the technology pathway, you're not required to learn an instrument. If you are a singer and you're a performer, you don't have to learn an instrument, but in order to understand the theory units and the harmony, you do need to be willing to take up an instrument just for educational purposes. If you're a singer, or I might be talking to a drummer, I don't know, obviously that's your specialism, but I'll just repeat that in order to understand the theory lessons and practical harmony side of it, you will need to undertake an instrument study.
Okay, and then the next one is, will I still be accepted if I only have one musical talent?
Well,
there just needs to be one instrument.
I've only got a couple myself. I sing and play guitar, so I don't know what you do.
That's good.
Play spoons.
Thank you very much, James. Shall we go to performing arts now? I think we've got Maureen. Yep. Hi, Maureen. Right. Hi. So, performing arts. Somebody wants to ask if they can combine that with one of the other creative industries.
I think that would be difficult if it was at all possible, because they are classed as full-time courses. Even level 2 and level 3, they're lovely courses. I teach on both of them, and they're amazing courses to do that we've been doing this year. We've managed to actually do some shows. So there's a lot of work preparing, even when you're not in college of your own. So no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think with the courses that we do, it's not like A levels where you can mix and match. You choose one subject and you'd study that full time. So the next question, I am predicted 5 and 6s. What performing arts course will I be able to join?
you'd be able to join level 3. Yeah. In the first year, it's called Performing Arts Practice, where you do a range of different things and skill building, and obviously specialise in some things that you are interested in.
Okay, and then the next question is, can I do, sorry, can I combine acting and dancing, or do you have to do one of them?
No, you can combine it, yeah. I mean, generally speaking, we do try to do that for everyone, because we do think that if you want to be an actor, that dance has got an important place to play, because of fitness, 2, because it's another means of communicating without actually speaking, which is another skill that you'd learn, and vice versa. The acting, then, if you want to dance, but you have to be able to act really as a dancer. And so, yeah, we combine the 2 if we can.
Okay, and then someone's asking about progression. Going on to university, is our performing arts course accepted for university?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've just had the current level 3 year group are applying. I have applied for university, and I think, yeah, all of them have had offers already, conditional offers.
Okay. The next one is, do you need to have done GCSE drama?
No, it's fine. Our courses, it takes you through a rigorous process. It's great if you've got GCSE drama, lovely, but really no, you don't.
Okay. The next few questions, Maureen, are media, but somebody's just typed in a question about taking photography as GCSE. Can you just expand what you've typed, please, so I know what your question is to direct to a member of staff? Right, thanks, Maureen. Shall we go to Stuart? Hi, Stuart.
Hello.
We've got somebody who wants to do television production. Will media help them?
It will definitely help give you the necessary skills and knowledge around general media production, pre-production, post-production, and the sort of core topics around that.
Okay. The GCSE question, I think this relates to you, Stuart. They're asking, if I'm taking photography as a GCSE, do I need how to use Photoshop?
No, we always deliver the basic skills for Photoshop and other applications, regardless of what students have previously undertaken at school. So that won't be a problem.
Okay, and then someone's put, I'm not very good at exams, I'm better at practical. Will media accommodate this?
Absolutely. I'm not very good at exams either, so you're definitely coming to the right place. It's a really skills-based course. There's quite a significant amount because of the levels of theoretical work and logging that work in different forms, whether that's written or audio recorded or video recorded, but essentially we're focused. The course titles are media practice, so that gives you a big clue that it's heavily orientated around developing people's skills. Okay.
Do you have to start at level 2, or if you've got better GCSEs, can you go on to level 3 in media?
If you've got GCSE English and Maths at the appropriate level, we're more than happy to take you straight into year 1 of level 3.
Okay, so that is GCSE English and Maths at grade 4 and above, then they could go on to the level 3. Okay. Yeah. And again, there's a question around progression and what you can do after the level 3. What do your students go on to do?
A broad range of things, really. Excuse me. So our current year 2 level 3 students, they've just all been accepted at university across the country. So Falmouth, Edinburgh, Northumbria, Salford, Huddersfield. So, that's absolutely definite. There are also opportunities within, direct into the industry. So yeah, there's a whole range of possibilities, and we're actually developing a program within Kirklees for level 4 study. So that's also a possibility.
Okay. I've got another music question coming. Can we just go back to James, please? Thank you. James, you're going to love this one. So we've got somebody who's messaged in. My musical talent is beatboxing. Will I need to learn a musical instrument or singing? You're on mute, Pet.
Right, I got your question. It's a good one. I think I'd put you on the tech course personally, because you're using technology as a DJ, and I think you'd be more suited to that.
That's brilliant. Thank you, James. Right, should we go back to Stuart?
Hello.
Hi, Stuart. Right, so we've got a question coming about progression, and you've mentioned the level 4 course that you're developing. Someone's asking, is that in Huddersfield?
Currently, that would be in Dewsbury, at the Dewsbury Centre. But if you live near Huddersfield, the Dewsbury Centre is literally 150 metres away from the railway station and not very far from the bus station, so it's really easily accessible, I would say.
And then, is it competitive to get on level 3 media? How many places?
We don't have a limit as such. We can accommodate all group sizes. So we are selective. Obviously, we're looking for people who have really got a genuine interest and a commitment to their subject area. So, you know, I would encourage anybody who's interested in media to make an application, and we'll take it from there, and we'll fully support you in that process.
Okay, the next question, Stuart, I'm not sure if it sits with you as Zainab for art and design. Somebody wants to go into publishing. Which is the best route?
I would say media. We cover our level 3 year 1 students are currently doing a magazine production, so which is obviously clearly publishing orientated, and we cover lots of the main aspects of pre-production, production and planning, and what have you within that. So I would suggest media.
Okay, person that's doing GCSE photography is saying if they get a 3 or a 4 in their photography, well, they have to start on level 2. Is it more driven by their maths and English, Stuart?
It is, yeah. So we're really looking for the decision about level 2 or 3 is essentially down to the maths and English level 4 qualification. My approach with anybody who's trying to get into media and photography, that's my specialist area within excuse me, within media, is, you know, I will consider anybody's portfolio. We're looking at building people's skills from the absolute basic level, and for some people that means very, very low level in some aspects of media, and that's absolutely fine. You know, we can take people, and we do take people in at level 2 or level 3, and they can then progress through to potential level 6 in an area of their choice, really, within media.
Okay, so we've got a few minutes left. I've got a couple of performing arts questions, so this is a final call to anybody for questions if you want to type them in. So should we go to Maureen for these? Maureen, someone's asking, what kind of productions do you put on?
Oh, right. So sometimes if we cover drama to start with, we'll do like a comedy stand-up workshop and presentation. Sometimes it will be Shakespeare, or it could be a play like DNA, which a lot of you, if you've done drama, will know. And on the other strand, we will do a musical theatre production, which is singing, dancing and acting. We do certainly more specific shows for dance, which doesn't necessarily include singing, but they're a wide range of shows, absolute wide range.
Okay, we've got somebody who's put, I go to dance classes, do I need to have reached a certain standard to be able to do level 3 dance?
No, it's fine. We're very rigorous. We make sure that all your techniques are going to be applied, and it goes through a lovely system throughout the term and the year, and you will never feel inadequate in that sense.
Okay, and then someone's asking about progression. What kind of courses in performing arts can I progress on to?
There are just pure acting courses, and then there are and dance courses. So you've got dance routes at HNC, which is possible from us even in level 4. And then there are other ones at university. There are vocational courses that you can apply for. So the opportunities are really wide, and lots of them.
Somebody's wanting to work behind the scenes in performing arts in the theatre. Will this course help them, or is it just for actors?
It's predominantly for a performer, but having said that, you can go down a production route as well and learn all their skills. As we do shows and things like that, we've got we need lighting technicians, which we will go through all of that with you. Anything you want, scenery, building scenery. As a class, we would usually everybody mucks in on that one, so you learn lots of other skills. Sometimes we're involved with media, that they'll ask us to do something with them, filming, or vice versa. We'll ask them to do filming for us, and you can be at the back of that as well. So there's a lot of training that will go in place for you.
Okay, that's brilliant. So that's all the typed in questions for curriculum. We've had a couple of people ask about applying, so I'll answer that. We are open for applications. You can apply via the college website, or you can apply via Get Into if your school uses that in Kirklees, and we are still accepting applications. As I said earlier, we're reviewing our interview process in light of the COVID situation, but the applications team will keep communicating with all applicants. I hope everybody found that useful. If you'd like to attend another of our virtual open days, we have got more taking place today, or you can watch previous events. Then you can visit our website www.kirkleescollege.ac.uk and go to the virtual open days page. Here you'll be able to book onto future events today, or there's a range of general presentations you can watch and videos about all of our centres. The next set of virtual open days will be taking place in March, and the dates are on screen at the minute and will be on the website from next week. If you have any further questions, you can email info@kirkleescollege.ac.uk and somebody will be available to answer your questions, or you can call 01484 437 070 and somebody is available until 4 o'clock today to take phone calls. A recording of this presentation will be put on the website next week if you would like to go back and listen. Thank you for joining us.